What's up guys, welcome back to another Siege video. It's been a while, almost 2 weeks. I did not upload, I'm sorry guys. And yeah, let's just hop straight in. Siege has already ended, as you can see. We ended up third. I got 254 crystals, followed by 782 guild points. And yeah, you see the end screen, the end map, as well as my reward box, because I simply forgot to record an intro. It was the first G3 Siege of the season. I was the MVP in our guild. I'll not spoil if I got 10 out of 10 or just decent defense wins. You will see it in the end. And yeah, the trophy box was pretty bad. The siege was against Teiku's second guild, who won the siege, and Dark Anima, who was second. And yeah, we ended up third. Without further ado, we are fighting against the Fire Eivor together with Cichlid and the Dark Hellhound Shumar. And we're going in with Myung on Swift Broken and Chilling Violent Will, as well as our own Shumar on the Swift build. We want to get first turn snipe off the Eivor, not the Eivor, the Dark Hellhound, and go on from there. So we are outspeeding. It's okay. We get cut by the Shumar, which is totally fine. Chilling moves, we buff. And now I was thinking, do I take out the Shumar? And I did. Because Shumar, he can tank pretty well. He has the damage reduction, and he is also pretty fast, so he gets a lot of turns. And next target is going to be the Cichlid, because that's the random defense break, as well as the biggest threat if she defense breaks, for example, my Myung. Once she's down, as you can see, the Shumar's tanking really well. And he does so much damage, he's really good. And Myung takes out the Fire Eivor, so first win, GG. Next up, we're fighting against Geldnir, Irene, and the Shahat. We're going in with our own Geldnir for the tank, as well as the passive heal, together with the Pure Vanilla Cookie and Water Ciri. We are just going to outspeed, snipe off the Shahat, and go on from there. Once the Shahat is down, there is no much damage left. And whenever we get hit, we get healed by the Geldnir. I will fast forward the runing now. And now let's look through the runes. Geldnir's on a Despair will set. The will is there for the Irene in case she tries to get her. So we have a possibility to resist. And we obviously outspeed. Water Ciri definitely is going to take out the Shahat. Let's see the damage. 78k, he's not going to survive that one. And now it's 3v2. Our Pure Vanilla Cookie gets taken, which is totally fine. We're just going to attack the Irene, so she comes faster out of the box. Now we have to force attack the Geldnir, which is also fine. And yeah, the Pure Vanilla Cookie is already back. And next turn we can snipe out the Irene, I think. No, it's actually 2 more turns. And yeah, so from here on you're just going to play it out slowly. Wait for your skills to come back. Once you have the speed buff again, you're going to snipe out either the Geldnir or the Irene. In my opinion, I would snipe out the Irene because she's a little bit annoying with her back. Once she's out, Geldnir's never going to solo it. And yeah, 58k, she's down. 3v1 against the Geldnir. There is no way we are going to lose this one. And that's the second win. GG. Next attack against Kiara, Triton, and the Dyeus, I think is his name, the Light Indra. We're going in with Liesel Evolution, and it's a pretty straightforward. You have to be cautious though, because the Dark Cassandra is usually on Nemesis, which does make sense because of her skill 3. So I went with the skill 2 Leo onto the Dyeus, quickly changing the artifacts. Might skip that one out. You've seen the runes plenty of times. Let's see how the fight actually goes. I still decided to go for skill 1 on the Dyeus because he has to go. And as you can see, the Cassandra was on Nemesis, so it was good that we went with the skill 1 onto the Triton. And 3v1 against the Triton, he stands no chance, and that's the next win. And yeah, also make sure to give your team info. For example, this was a violent Triton, so they can usually easily cleave it with the Lucian. Next attack, another Lucian offense. It would probably be smarter to go for Mier, in case the Adna is on Swift, outspeeds you, and goes for skill 3 on Lucian or your attack buffer. If that happens, you pretty much lost. But yeah, I made sure to give my Nezuko the fastest Swift set, as well as a 30% lead with the Wind Ninja and my usual Lucian. Let's see, do we outspeed? We do. They're quite slow, so we boost up Lucian, skill 3 and 16k AoE per card. They're not going to survive that. GG. Next up, we're fighting against Fiona, Eshir and Liesel. We're going in with the Wind Gargoyle, I forgot his name, together with Ride and Triana. It's important to put Triana on the last slot, otherwise her passive sometimes is a little bit buggy. Perhaps you've seen it on defense, for example, in the arena. Yeah, the passive procs and the unit after Triana still dies. It's a bit weird, so always put her in the last slot. And this team is a known counter for it. It's a pretty old team. They're all really slow. We outspeed with everyone, despite their having the 28 speed lead. So I was pretty sure it's a heavy damage trap, or probably full Lucian trap. First target here is going to be the Fiona. And once we get the skill 2 off from the Gargoyle, Malite, it's pretty much over for them. Unless they're going to proc. Here I decided to push back the Eshir. Did not happen. Unlucky. But it did not change the output of the fight. We're now pretty much controlling them. Fiona goes down. And second target is usually going to be the Water Vampire, because that's the defense break. Yeah, I was thinking a little bit, had to recharge my phone before continue fighting. Yeah, now 3v2, we're just slowly going to take them out one by one. That's a great stun, going for the pushback on the Eshir. Triana just there for the survivability, as well as the cleanse. And yeah, there's not much going wrong from this point on. The Water Vampire goes down anytime soon as well. Next turn he should go down, never mind. Or I think he still goes down to the right. Let's see. Yep, right does take him out. 3v1 against the Eshir. Right is on steroids. Going crazy. 2 procs here. Usually happens when the fight is already over. Most of the time when you even lost. But yeah, this time we won. GG. Next win. Next attack. I had to rush because we had to take the tower. It was against Fiona, Eshir and Deborah. We're going in with Joltan, Shaman, and another Triana. All on will. You usually want the Joltan to move in front of the Shaman. Because of the slow, it did not work out. First target is going to be the Deborah, because that's the defense break, and that's where the damage comes from. She's down to the last hit. Shaman is a really good tank. And I forgot to share the runes because I had to rush it, but don't worry guys, I'll show it at the end. Once the Deborah is down, you're going to target the Fiona, and once she's down, there's nothing that can literally go wrong. Joltan is perfect tank for the Eshir, and Shaman just does damage. And slowly you're going to take him out as well, and skill 2 Shaman takes the kill. And yeah, now let's go actually and see the runes. Yeah, I'll show it on my defense. Doesn't matter, we're just going to select the 3. And as you can see, Joltan is on double Revenge Will, Shaman Rage Will, and Triana Violent Will high tick. Next attack we're going in with Irene Devolution. I had info that it's not a Swift Eshir, so we're just going to outspeed it and easily cleave it. And yeah, quickly showing the runes. Let's see the fight. We're outspeeding. There's not even shield set, so it doesn't look like a trap. Over boost up the Lucian, and skill 3 should be around 60k AoE. Nobody's going to survive that on that defense. GG. Next attack against more Vivachel and with Zenitsu. We're going in with Tessarion, Camilla, and Riley. Usually you see me use this team with a Hey Gang, but I thought there's no real strip, or not a continuous strip, so Camilla is there to tank out the Wind Zenitsu. She does a really good job at it, I would say. And I don't know. The defense doesn't seem to be that good. Also, I am not entirely sure how the Vivachel works on AD. Or on siege defense, actually, how her AI works with a skill 3. I know against Dyeus, she does use it instantly to drop him to 1 HP. But honestly, I did not see a way in losing this fight. Could be better, for example, if you have a crit rate Camilla, but she was just there to tank out the Zenitsu, and first target is going to be the Zenitsu as well. We're trying to get the defense break, Oblivion. We did land it, and as you can see, the Vivachel used her skill 3 on him. I do not know why. It doesn't make sense in my opinion. She went for it anyways, and yeah, now we're just waiting to get the Oblivion back on him. And once there's 3 turns Oblivion, I don't think the Vivachel has the cleanse yet. He gets a proc, it's totally fine. Hopefully not another one. He does not. And can we kill him now? I did crit on him. Sadly did not take him out just yet. Luckily we got a proc, so his passive is not back. And once the Zenitsu is out, there is no more damage output. And yeah, the Vivachel is stalling us a little bit here and there, but it's not getting dangerously close. Yeah, that's pretty much for this fight. You're just going to play it out, freeze, slow them here and there, get the defense break from the Tessarion to get the damage output. But honestly, yeah, there's just no more damage from them. The Mora doesn't deal any damage. There's not much more you can say to it. Here I went for the skill 1 to get the bounce. Practice passive. Now we're going to Oblivion. And GG. That's the next win. Next up, another more Vivachel defense together with the Light Ciri. We're just going to Illusion it with Miyoung, Wind Nezuko, and Illusion, obviously. We should outspeed easily, and Illusion should take out everyone. If the Morse survives, we still have the Miyoung to kill him. But yeah, as you can see, he did survive. He gets a proc. It's okay. Miyoung has a multi-hit, so his passive doesn't matter, and that's our next win. And for the final attack, we have once again another more Vivachel Wind Zenitsu. We're just going to bring another team of Tessarion, Camilla, and the Riley. You've seen the first fight, there's not much that can go wrong. Zenitsu can proc as often as he wants. It does not change the output. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Did I put the fight twice in? It looks so familiar, but no, that's a different fight actually. Because yeah, as you can see, Tessarion took the kill, not the Kami this time, or we didn't need the Tessarion proc, but there is absolutely nothing that goes wrong here. We get the proc, take out the Vivachel, and 3v1 against the Mor. Yeah, just press auto, it's already over. GG, and that's it for this siege. We went 10 for 10, got 3 defense wins only. Not the best, but it is what it is. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and also subscribe so you don't forget, so you don't miss out on another video. And that's it for today. See you in the next one. Bye bye.